Well, there's no disputing that. And we'd love to see them settled here. So for our first house, we're heading over to Trebell Green, 10 miles from St Austell. The small hamlet is no more than a handful of houses and will offer Mike and Sarah the tranquility they're seeking. Traffic here comes in the form of walkers, as the Saints Way trail runs through the village on its way from Prt2 to Foy. Local amenities are just 2 miles away in Lammervet, which was the subject of a Thomas Hardy poem after he visited here in 1872. Over in Trebell Green, our house sits in a fantastic position, and even on a gloomy day, it still has superb views. What you've got here is what was originally 2 farm workers' cottages that's been knocked into one. It's about 300 years old.
Okay.
What do you think?
At the first impressions, it's really pretty, isn't it? Even down to the roses round the door.
Yeah, it's what you'd expect, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. It's cute.
Should we get in? Because it's horrible.
Yeah, let's.
You can take your hood off then. Great, we're on the right track, but cute cottages come with cute doors, which might be a little bit of a squeeze for 6-foot Sarah. Come on in, guys. Mind your head. It's good to take your coat off, isn't it? What do you think?
Yes.
I like it.
Unusual.
Yeah, I do. I like it.
The locals call this house Hug House.
Yes, I can see why.
It's got that feeling that it hugs you when you walk in. It's a feel-good house.
Very low ceilings.
Yeah, you just about clear it.
Yeah.
You're all right.
Just about.
So this is a little breakfast room.
Mm-hmm.
Too small for you?
Yes. It is. Yeah. But let's see the rest of it.
You're quite positive, though.
Yeah, I thought it was a really nice feel as you came in. I'm not as tall as Sarah, so it doesn't quite have the...
I suppose once you relax into the fact that you ain't going to bang your head,
Yeah,
even in your high heels.
The doorway's a bit of a challenge.
Yeah.
But it is. You know, at first impressions, it's really, really nice.
Come on, I'll show you the sitting room.
Absolutely. Lead on. Lead on.
Do mind your head.
Will do.
So, a sitting room with a fireplace.
That's really nice, isn't it?
Isn't it just?
That's a real feature of the room.
That's the original lintel, so, you know, they'd cook over that fire.
Good grief.
That is a fireplace, isn't it?
That is really nice.
You know, you mentioned the beams. They're slightly higher here.
Oh, yeah.
These are the original beams, by the way. They've been painted over. It's bright.
It's a good idea
It's
to
not
paint
dark,
those,
is it?
because otherwise
It is, isn't
it would be too dark. So no, that's quite nicely done.
It's a very light room, yeah.
Well, that has lifted their spirits. But what about the dining room? Again, it's not lacking in space, is it?
No, it's a good sized room. Good sized room.
It's a beautiful room. It feels bigger than the other room next door.
It's certainly spacious, but there's no covering up that the kitchen is a tad on the economical side. One kitchen.
It's quite small, isn't it?
It's the smallest room you've been in so far, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
My God, your face has changed.
It has. Things have taken a downturn, I'm afraid.
Yes.
Oh, really?
It's really nicely done. It's really cute, but it's far too small for us.
Right. Shall I show you the room that could possibly be the room for the dogs?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, do.
Hey, there's one positive in this room.
Which is?
You don't have to mind your head.
That's true.
Come on, follow me.
Thank you.
Oh dear, we've hit a snag. But if the dogs come first, I have a couple of options. Firstly, there's a great wet room next to the kitchen. What do you think?
It's really nicely done.
I love the wet room.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Great for the dogs.
Yeah. Come in and being able to rinse them off and all the rest of it, that's great.
It is, however, clearly too small for 6 dogs to hang out in here. So my other option is the sunny conservatory with a dog-friendly stone floor. I think this property is a great place, and house number 1 is always a toe in the water. So this is the main bathroom.
Okay.
It's a good size.
Yeah, the size is great.
Yeah, lovely size. Yes, honestly, I'd put a new suite in.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the size.
Well, at least that hit the mark. But what about the master bedroom? The floor slopes a
It
bit.
does, doesn't it? It's got definite tilt to wind.
It naturally propels you to the bed.
It does, yes. It's quite cute.
It is, yeah.
And presumably that's the only storage.
Yes. Do you have lots of clothes?
Every woman does. No. So yeah,
Okay,
it's a good sized room, but unless we use one of the other bedrooms for a dressing room or something.
I spoke to the current owner, and basically she's partitioned these rooms off herself,
Oh,
more or less.
right.
So actually, there's a possibility to have 2 bedrooms, to have 3 bedrooms, to have 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. you can do what you
Now
want
that
with
works.
this
No, that- yeah,
upstairs
that would
space.
be-
No, that I like. That's a
That'd
blank
work for
canvas.
us. Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So the
that's
fact
great.
that that's the only storage at the moment, you know, is neither here nor there really.
No, that's a good naughty cupboard.
Exactly. What if the dogs have been bad?
No,
No,
more
for
for me.
him.
More for me.
Well, I don't know how much time you spend in the naughty cupboard, Mike, but maybe one of the other bedrooms might be a little bit more comfortable. There are 2 doubles or a single. Take your pick. Well, that's all the evidence that this is a lovely cottage in a great location. It's crammed with character features. It's just a shame the kitchen is too small. We did, however, have the half-acre garden with its idyllic view of Helm and Tor well in mind when choosing this property. And there's one more bonus that drew us to this house also. This was a substantial vegetable plot.
Oh.
You could be totally self-sufficient. It's a massive plot.
It's a lovely garden.
It's manageable as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it ticks all the boxes. It's a great location.
OK, you've seen the house, you've seen the garden with the potential vegetable plots.
Yeah.
Big enough for the dogs. We're all happy on that front.
We are.
What do you think it's worth?
It's really pretty. It's in a good location. 475, 480.
480,000, you reckon? OK. What about you?
No, I think it's a little less.
OK.
I think it's a little less. I'm going to pitch in at 445.
£445,000.
I think you're being quite optimistic there.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah, you're wrong.
No.
It's on the market for £450,000.
Really? I honestly thought with the location and the like that would probably put a premium on it. Just because, you know, exactly where it is.
Yeah, it's
So is that-
No, it's encouraging. It's encouraging.
is,
It's
yeah.
£50,000 under budget.
Yeah, no, that in itself gives me great hope.
We'll go and have another look around, because
Okay.
it's raining cats and dogs out here.
Yeah.
Do you see what I did there?
Yeah, very good, very good.
I'll come and find you.
Okay.
Thank you.
At £450,000, this property sits in a wonderful rural location. It has 3 reception rooms, offering plenty of space to spread out. A downstairs wet room, which we thought would be great for showering down the dogs, and a large garden with a potential vegetable plot to satisfy their self-sufficiency dreams.
I can't fault the location. There's no traffic down here at all. Downstairs, a couple of great rooms, the dining room and sitting room. The upstairs of the house was a lot more interesting. There were partition walls, so there was a good chance to put an extra bathroom in. It was a blank canvas that we could play with.
Really nice view up to the top of the hill over there, isn't it?
I don't think you can fault the gardens. I mean, the views are spectacular. The gardens are everything that we asked for.
Location's good. I do like the location. Most of the house would work for us, but the most important rooms don't. The kitchen is far too small for me. It's not a big enough sociable space, and the most important thing for us is the dogs, and that space is just nowhere near big enough.
Seen enough?
Yes, thank you.
Right, hood on. Plenty more to see. Come on.
Good.